housekeeping things. If you have a cell phone, we ask you please turn it off or at least put it on stun for the remainder of the evening. That big purple box next to the stage that says restroom is in fact a restroom, but we ask that you avoid it during the performance. There are 2 other restrooms in the building.
Especially number 2s.
That you're welcome to use at any time. And they are both, you go out the curtains in the back and take a left through the lobby. You'll find a staircase as you take a few steps, and up this top of the staircase is a restroom. Or you take a few more steps into our store, and at the back of the store you'll find another fine restroom. We have a lot of special stuff coming up, including on July 2nd, we'll be showing a film here called Portland Mojo, How Stumptown Got the Blues. It's a film that was made some years ago by a local director, producer, but it's got everybody in it, and it's all about the blues genre and how it worked in Portland for those many years. So you're welcome to come see that. Then you can always find more information on what we got going on our website. So, and one of the things you'll find is that this show is a fine group of singer-songwriters in the round tonight. Please welcome Mike Vitale, Laryssa Birdseye, and Blaine.
What's up, you guys?
The few, the proud.
The few, the proud.
Dedicated.
The dedicated.
Yay.
Please don't leave. You did buy tickets only. Come
No,
in.
come back.
Come tell your friends. Who has friends? Do you have social
Kidnap people
media?
off of the street.
Call Tom from MySpace. Where's Tom when you need him the most? He's never around.
He cashed out.
He did.
He
Sell out.
probably bought an island.
The white T-shirt should have gave it away.
Yeah.
He never dressed up for us.
Did you
Not
see?
once.
Did you see Mark Zuckerberg's glow up?
He's like, because steroids. I'm looking into them. They're great.
He's
They're
like
great
hot
for you.
now. I hate it.
That says a lot if that guy got hot. I'm just saying.
I know. Took the lizard right out of him.
I was gonna say they took the lizard out and put a person in there.
That's a good surgeon.
Yeah. Welcome to the shit show. It was a songwriters night, but now we're just gonna say stuff
We're just gonna riff.
really awkwardly up here and be like, hi. Yeah, Facebook.
We're here for it.
We need more money. Who needs more money? We're here for it. Yeah. We'll own nothing and be happy. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Especially as the lights go out back there, it's like setting the tone.
Yeah. Turn him up brighter here. Mostly on Blaine.
No.
So who wants to start?
Not me. You know, I think we should start.
All right.
Right here.
That's right.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. This one's called Time Machine. I got really lost for a portion of my life doing cover gigs because it makes good money. And so I was doing those as often as I possibly could. And one day I snapped and thought, what if I just play original music the whole time at this gig? Would anybody stop me? And it was this like bougie resort in Carlsbad. And it turns out it took him 3 years, which I felt like, hey, that's yeah, to go like, oh.
I was hoping that you said yeah, and I'm like, what happened next?
No, the food and beverage manager let me get away with it for like 3 years. It was fantastic, and I was entertaining people, and I was getting paid money to do it, and I was in hog heaven. And then that person left, and the new person took over, and that took 2 days. Before he came up to me and was like, hey, man, we don't want you to be entertainment. We want you to be background music. Fast forward 1 hour later, I'm like crying in my car. It's like a 2-hour drive home. And I wrote this song in my head, and it all started off with a memory of playing Legos with my younger brother and my older brother. I had an older brother that was about 10 years older than us that very much encouraged imagination. And so this is a song about how we're all organic time machines. It's called Time Machine. Coax and wheels, a spinning spark, driving alone on a highway in the dark. Steampunk brain, a slow machine. Behind my random access memory, I've got Legos spread all across my floor. My brothers and I are going to war. The force fields furnish the perfect protection for a spaceship powered by our predilection. I'm a time machine, I am senescence, a dinosaur boat. Adolescents, a onesie sleep on my parents' couch, loving me to bed with caring slouch. Cogs and wheels connect with a power train, playing with my RC car in the rain. I'm behind the wheel of my own creation, 88 mile an hour rumination. I'm a time machine, I am senescence, a dinosaur boat. Adolescents, a onesie sleep on my parents' couch, loving me to bed with caring slouch. I jumped like Indiana Jones down a flight of stairs, avoided hot lava on the kitchen chairs. I saved the whole world from a fierce invasion, an observer in a widening age dilation. I'm a time machine, I am senescence, a dinosaur boat. Adolescents, a onesie sleep on my parents' couch, loving me to bed with caring slouch. Thank you.
You should have gone first. Oh, really regretting that choice, huh, Blaine?
I'm just going to tell one joke per round.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. Here's your
It's
tuner.
funny that you said how long you could get away with playing original music. I played original music at all of those cover gigs for such a long time, and I got so sick of people coming up to me afterwards being like, wow, what happened to you? Like, why are you so sad? So I was like, fuck it. I have like a phone stand. I'm going to read off of guitar tabs. I'm going to sing Maroon 5 because that's what these assholes want. And I'm going to dissociate for the 3 hours that I have to be here. And I had a lot of fun doing that. But it's funny it took them 3 years to catch you because I have a hypothesis that actually no one gives a shit about what you're doing when you're there. So my fantasy is actually seeing how long I could get away with singing the same song in a row for or a never-ending song. Like the song never ends. I've been at gigs where like I will make up songs. Like I'll just fucking make it up for like 15 minutes and it's a lot of like yowling like
Been there, done that.
Oh my God, it's so boring. It's the worst. But it really does make it a treat when you have what the fuck is happening? When you have an audience that gives a shit and pays attention. So thank you for doing that. Thank you. I'm gonna take this opportunity to play very sad songs.
I thought you were going to play a cover. And here's a cover.
I don't actually write any of my own music anymore. So this song I wrote it when I was sad, so every day for the last 8 years. Probably 33. I think
I've known you for 10, so maybe the first 2 you were happier?
No, I was just way more drunk.
You were really bad.
I was very drunk.
You were really bad in those first 2 years. for sure.
Well, you know, I can always get worse. Okay, this song is called "Where's Your God Now." I've been coughing nonstop for. I promise I'm not sick.
I gotta keep that one safe.
Oh no, it's just a residual. Like, it's
It's just the devil getting out of your system.
yeah. I'm just coughing up the devil. I've been talking to the sky. It's not much conversation. When I fall asleep at night, I dream about salvation. That summer in Atlanta, they flew planes up overhead. They were celebrating freedom. All that I could feel was dread. There are places where that sound is the last thing you hear before your final breath. Where is your God now? All I see are your monsters. Is it enough now? Blood thicker than water, and all the lines we draw just keep on cutting our own throats. Where is your God now? Where did he go? I've been watching video of distant cities burn, crimson stains on children's clothes, the unholy light of morning. It's a prophecy not listened to, our history rewound. When our weddings end like funerals, flowers stamped out on the ground, and 1,000 days of rain couldn't come close to washing this away. Tell me, where is your God now? All I've seen are your monsters. Is it enough now? Blood running like water, and all the lines we draw just keep on cutting our own throats. Where is your God now? 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 Where did he go? Oh, 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 oh.
I hate you. I hate you, Laryssa.
Hello, you.
I've hated you for 10 years now. The day that you walked into my life and you thought my birthday party was an open mic,
I did. I really did.
and you were the first one there. And I was like, oh, hey. And you're like, excuse me, are you in charge of the open mic? And I was just like, I mean, no, but I'm having my birthday party at this bar that I set a PA up in. Do you want to play?
I was
Yeah,
like,
it'd be great.
Where's the sign up for this?
Where's the sign up for that? I was like, it's on my birthday card, biatch.
See, I have no memory of it being your birthday. I only have, I mean, I do think I found out later, but I was like so adamant that it was an open mic.
Yeah. And this individual just went on up there and in true form just like blew everybody away, but also cussed a lot in the middle of all their songs.
I did.
Because she was like, fuck, I forgot the
Because
thing.
I was so drunk.
I forgot the thing. And I was like, I don't know who this person is, but I love them. And then I ran into you at the Firkin Tavern open mic a lot.
God,
And then
what
you
a-
spoke with a British accent as if it were a real one.
Mhm.
And I
did that a
called you
lot.
out on it. I was like, I met you 3 weeks ago. You're not British. And you're like, yeah, governor, yeah, whatever. Yeah,
Fuck, I'm
fuck,
not.
fuck, I'm not.
Bollocks.
And then we talked about Adele for 10 minutes, and you yelled at me saying you knew everything about Adele.
I didn't.
And I was like, yeah, okay. I was like, pick your battles, Blaine. Because I think this one's going to be around for a long time in
You
your
really
life.
couldn't battle me at 24. Even if you won, it wasn't going to happen.
No, I definitely was like, we're going to just let that one go, and I'm going to be best friends with this person. Yeah. I don't know none of the setups for me mean anything as far as the song I'm going to play. You're like, this song, I had a thing. This is my doctor's visit, and I got really bad news about Gam Gam, my grandmother. For me, it's like, here's a bunch of bullshit, and here's a song that has nothing to do with any of that.
No, that's what I love the most.
So I'm going to
about
keep
it.
this God theme going a little bit.
Yeah.
She's at the end. And then also, I was in a duo for a long time, and our whole intent was I was only in originals bands, we're going to go play at midnight after 9 other bands on a Tuesday in Baltimore, and then try not to die on the way out, and then go to work at 6 a.m. the next day. And then I was like, let's just play covers. We'll make a bunch of money. That's also not really cheap. You can make money. Like, you make like $50, $100, $300, whatever. But if you play your originals, you owe like $30 at the end of the night. It's usually how it goes.
Yeah.
So thanks for coming out so that we don't have to pay. Be like, so about that gig, here's more money from me. Anyway. This first verse is about Laryssa. Now if I can remember it. Always want what I can't have. This is the chorus. Start with the chorus. I always want what I can't have. Yeah, I'm a master of the art of breaking my own heart. And I always want what I can't have. Last night I met the woman of my dreams. Yeah, that's like me, to fall for the outer reach. When I take a chance, in walks her man. They look as happy as can be. 'Cause I always want what I can't have. I always want what I can't have. Yeah, I'm a master of the art of breaking my own heart. I always want what I can't have. This time of year gets hard for me. Even the brightest stars are hard to see. When a smile can mean a frown behind the tears of a clown, the guarded heart's always hard to reach. 'Cause I always want what I can't have. I always want what I can't have. Yeah, I'm a master of the art of breaking my own heart. I always want what I can't have. And I should probably put this bottle down. Sometimes I get drunk, no one's around. Yeah, I'll dry out when there's nothing left to drown. So until then, give me another round. Sometimes I wish the good Lord would call me up. Yeah, sometimes this world just isn't enough. I drop to my knees, begging Lord, please. But when I fall, she picks me back up. Yeah, when I fall, she picks me back up. Thank you. I don't know who your boyfriend was back then, but I didn't like him anyway. I've met a couple. I like
Have
your.
you?
I like Sean.
Yeah, he's all right.
He's all right.
He's all right. Yeah, the other ones were.
Yeah.
Got a lot of songs out of them though.
Well, yeah. I think I said I loved one of the songs so much, and I was like, but because I knew, like, I was like, I'm so sorry that you had to go through that to write it, but it's a pretty awesome song.
You know what is what's crazy to think about is like all of my breakups have been so expensive because I've taken them to the studio and then made them into albums. I'm like, damn, that really sucks. Like, I'm like, I thought I won the breakup, but like, not if I put like 12 grand into telling them I could have written a letter, you know? Might have been cheaper. Fuck it. Fuck them. You gotta just put that in stone, so.
Yeah, I never thought of it that way. I'm so sorry. I now feel twice as bad.
Yeah, that's what I don't think about.
Mike,
like
tell
that.
us about.
Tell us about something nice.
Your expensive love affairs.
Well, I got a song. It's like a breakup song, but I was trying to be polite about it, not like I feel horrible about this going down. I was because she's a musician also, so I was thinking, we're both like dandelion seeds.
I thought you were gonna say crazy.
That too,
Yeah.
all kinds. I was writing a
battle
song.
rap each other.
This is my next single too, and so it seems somewhat integral that I make an effort to play it. But I like it. I think it's a good song. It's called Dandelion Seeds, and I hope you like it too. Dandelion seeds in the wind, a couple kids playing pretend, making wishes in the weeds, reading a future off of tarot cards and tea leaves, wandering around the bed, with one hand on the steering wheel, the other on the bitter end, reaching out towards the stars, above a Hollywood sign in an ocean of cars. I have my opinion, but you're full of your own. And there's plenty of windshield time with our thoughts alone. Some good ways argue the truth is both moot and pearl. Maybe still in love with a girl, still in love with a girl. With dandelion seeds in the wind, a couple kids playing pretend, making wishes in the weeds, reading our future off of tarot cards and tea leaves, wandering around the bed,
with one hand on the steering with the other on the bitter and reaching out towards the stars above a Hollywood sign in an ocean of cars. I have my opinion, but you're full of your own. And there's plenty of windshield time with our thoughts alone. Some could wage argue the truth is both moon and blue. It is still in love with the girl. 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 With dandelion seeds in the wind, a couple kids playing pretend, making wishes in the weeds, watching our future unfurl with a sudden gust of cool breeze. Thank you.
I'm so glad people make music. Like, that was so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, seriously. It's been a while since I've done like a songwriter in the round thing, and sometimes you get in them and then you're like, fuck, like you hate waiting. But you guys are so great. No, you know what I mean? Like there's like 1 week link where you're like, God, like.
Oh, you're like, oh
get
yes.
over.
Play the 2 buttons that still work on your Casio keyboard, and tell me about your deep dream state.
It's funny when because you're on stage and you're like, you don't, it's kind of like song roulette. You don't know what's going to happen. So it's like people are witnessing you have a reaction to people's music. And I just like, oh, it's really nice. That was really beautiful. I can't wait to hear it when it comes out.
Yeah, you're a delight. It's nice to finally
You're a
meet
delight.
you. You're a delightful person there on the end. Hello, other bookend. Other piece of bread in the Laryssa sandwich. Yeah, I said that. Sorry. Yeah, that was weird.
I can't remember how to play any of my songs.
I feel ya. Just make one up right now. Pretend that you're at a bar.
I don't even. What's that? That's true. That's what I've been doing this whole time. I'm not making it though.
Fancy enough.
What's that?
Fancy though.
Thank you. I'm covered in dust, so.
Covered in other things I won't mention. My mom's watching.
Is it semen? Because
Like, yeah.
I'm sorry, I mispronounced cement.
That's what I heard. You didn't say
No, it's fine.
something?
What do I? Okay. You know what? No, I am gonna do it. The song is called Serotonin. And so I wrote this song at the tail end of blowing all of the serotonin out of my brain in one incredible just chemical reaction of taking way too many schmeh in the jungle.
I was there. Oh, in the jungle.
Oh no, I was in the jungle. I was in Mexico. I could not leave. It was terrible. And then I had to fly out the next morning. And I remember looking at myself in the mirror and I was like, we're going to deal with this later. Because I was sober at the time. I was not drinking. And I was doing that thing that I think people with, that have addiction stuff do, which is they negotiate the terms of their sobriety, where they're like, well, I won't drink alcohol because I have a problem with alcohol, but I don't have a problem with MDMA. So did all of that, and I was like, yeah, no. So I remember I looked at myself in the mirror. I'm like, we're going to deal with this later, but right now we have 3 flights to catch. We have to take a bus. It's like 5:30 in the morning. I'm like, I have to walk through the rough part of this part of Mexico to the bus station, get on a bus 45 minutes to Cancun, go to Cancun to Mexico City to Seattle. No, to LA, to the Delta Terminal in LA, which is, I will say it, one of the worst places on earth. The Delta Terminal in LAX is literally like where I feel like dreams go to die. and then to Portland, and it was just like 18 hours of hell, and I fell asleep that night, and I woke up the next morning, and I was like, oh, I'm the emptiest I've ever been. I'm a shell of a person, and this is how I feel, and this is how I've always felt. That's the thing about those chemical lows, you know, you're like, oh, this is how I've always felt, and this is real, and this is true. But the thing is not to really listen to that, because they just pass on by sometimes, these thoughts. Or they stick around for a decade, you know. But I'm just gonna play the fucking song. None for me, no thank you please. I've been working on myself. Heard I got a bad disease, but I don't need your help. Wish I could feel something different. Wish I were somebody else. I've been missing that old feeling where I don't feel anything, and I'm not sure that it was better killing everything in me. But it costs too much to love now, and I can't afford a thing. So what's one taste? Pull me under, wanna be erased. Take away the pain. Said I'm sober, but I'm lying. Aren't you proud of me for trying? 'Cause all I know is how to lie, to take your love, set it on fire, and walk away before you make yourself a home. I've got no serotonin. I've got no serotonin. I'm so sick of being harder on myself than anyone. Like everything's my fucking problem. Everything I do is wrong. When you're close, it feels like needles dragging underneath my skin. And I can't stand it when you touch me. It's like you're caving me in. Said I'm sober, but I'm lying. Oh, aren't you proud of me for trying? 'Cause all I know is how to lie, to take your love, set it on fire, and walk away before you make yourself a home. I've got no serotonin. Yeah, you can definitely sing. I've got no serotonin. I feel nothing. I feel nothing. I feel nothing. I feel nothing. Said I'm sober, but I'm lying. Aren't you proud of me for trying? 'Cause all I know is how to lie, to take your love and bleed you dry, and walk away before you make yourself a home. I've got no serotonin. I've got no serotonin. I've got no serotonin. I've got no serotonin. Thank you.
The mean jungles of Mexico. No serotonin.
It was horrific. The cartel was there, and they kept trying to sell me more.
Oh, I remember the story.
things.
I remember you telling me the story. I think I was talking to you while you were on that.
I felt like
Not the literal trip. Well, the literal trip, but not
Yeah.
the metaphysical. I don't know.
I was in a
but you know.
I was with a group of women, and I have never felt more like an elephant like I was like a baby elephant, because every time all of my women friends were around, they like circled me like I was the baby elephant, and every time the circle would break, there was like some guy in a fucking fedora just kind of like moving up to me, and then the
like-
circle would close because I was like, ah! They were just like,
I can see the music
and they were,
video
it was
in my
like
mind.
so multicultural. It was like just assholes from all around the world. I was like, wow, we really are
United
all the same.
assholes.
All the same, it seems.
UA.
It was so wild. There's like a roped off like portion where like the higher up cartel. I was like, what am I doing in this jungle? I would like to go home.
They were all there and they had roped off sections. They're like,
the women
"We're
were
at the top."
beautiful. I was like,
Yeah, they could have me and my soul probably if I went down there. I'd be
I was like, listen, I'm
I
not
live
trying
here
to,
now.
I'm not trying to hang out with the grunts, but if I could get behind the cordoned off area, that'd be great. Just kidding.
Breakup song at the beginning, yeah. But I'm with you on that. I can't ever. Like, I don't think I've ever actually written like a breakup. You got to date people, I think, to do those, right? Yeah. You know, maybe I will start. Yeah, maybe I got to download some apps so I can start writing breakup songs. You got to break up. I write crush songs where I'm just like, hello person. You have no idea, but I just look at you and I'm like, how do I love thee? This is the closest I got to that, and it was just like an on and off, could potentially be dating or just friends who go on a long van trip, and you're still kind of a stranger, and then you're thinking like, all right, I'm in. They're willing to sleep next to me in a van for 3 days, like a one of those weird package vacation deals, like 4 days, 3 nights. Like it was one of those things, you know, because you got to ride together all the way back on the last day. But yeah. And then they were like, yeah, let's give it a try. Let's take it real slow. And I got 2 songs out of this one, but you know, taking it real slow meant just like eventually just kind of ghosting me and then getting married and having a child like 3 months later or 9 months later. How does that math work? I think they were probably pregnant while I was on the road with them. Now that I think about it, that would make sense because you really want to lower your odds of like whose it is, I guess. I don't know. I wrote like a sweet song first and was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna get in. Not like sexually only, but you know, kind of that too as well. Definitely. That's on my list. Let's just say, it's not like I'm like don't need it, don't want it. No, needs it, wants it. So. But anyway, this is a song not being that guy and just being like, you bitch, fucking hate you. It's not like that.
It's your insult song.
Yes, this is not. It was gonna be. It kind of sounds like it is, but I'm also very thankful.
Listen, they need anthems too.
Yeah, I've been going. You know, I've gone through like quite a bit when in that department for years, but it was just kind of nice to feel those types of feelings and actually slightly entertain somebody, even if only from the backseat of a Toyota Sienna. I just can't get out of these freaking Toyota Siennas, folks. Best car ever, first of all. If you want to have all your dreams come true, I'm in Glitter Fox. I'm in my Toyota Sienna of my dreams. I love that band. I love the people in the other seats. And then, you know, you can go try to get lucky in the backseat of another one that has a flip-down screen. The LX version doesn't get you any more dreams, folks. It's just stick with the oldie. It's a classic. Emily, you wrecked me. Wasn't looking for anything. Yeah, you rocked me. Then you rolled me. You threw that lightning into my cage. One that I had built had me sinking into the deep. But you filled me up, filled my lungs. Now I'm bursting, about to breach. You got scars. Babe, I know but you ain't broken. Fortune favors the bold. So come on now, open up to me, oh Emily. We were just kids, and I was chasing you like a rainbow chases the rain. Oh, and you got that fire wrapped up in the winds of a neon hurricane, spinning round and round, never coming down. All I hear is the sound of a heart that had turned to stone. But you're breaking the mold, unveiling that diamond in the dark. Emily, you left me just like a storm at sea. You came and you went like dust on a breeze. Was it even real? Just a lucid dream? But you woke me up, filled my cup, now I'm bursting at the seams. Spinning round and round, never coming down. All I hear is the sound of a heart that had turned to stone. But you're breaking the mold, unveiling that diamond in the dark. Oh, and you found that spark. Can't you see that you've opened something up inside of me? Thank you, Emily. Thank you.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I wish her well. And her new baby.
It's nice of you.
Would you want to jam on a tune together?
I'd love to.
Like
Yeah. I got some extras too if you want.
this one's called The Incredible Shrinking Brain.
I feel like a man with a painted on sad face, touching an invisible wall. It's a crime, I can't see this behind my shit talk fueled by jealousy and alcohol. Sure, I'm overly critical, but by now I should know better. Maybe I'm just too hard on myself, and it doesn't really matter. The longer I leave, the less I know for sure. When I was a younger man, my certainty was premature. There's all these abstract explanations I could conjure up in vain, but I'm the man with the incredible shrinking dressed up in blackface. We're just canaries in a coal mine. Carried out the shaft like a suitcase, a trace smeared across our face and brow. The war on race, preference, sex, and creed are indelible and noxious as the fumes. And right before we lose our consciousness, collective conscience, the longer we leave, the less we know for sure. When we were a younger brood, our certainty was premature. There's all these abstract explanations we could conjure up in vain. But we're people with incredible shrinking brains. Are an incredible shrinking brain. Create the filter from a farmer's plow. 2 fathoms deep, shouted across the bar. Anger and hatred are caustic to the vessel of which it's stored, far more than to anything on which it's poured. The longer we live, the less we know for sure. When we were a younger brood, our certainty was premature. There's all these abstract explanations we could conjure up in vain. But we're people with incredible shrinking brains. Are an incredible shrinking brain. Ooh, yeah. Thank you.
Sick.
You should move up here, Mike.
Yeah, come up here. You're so good.
Well, thank
Do
you.
you like rain? Do you like rain for more months that don't exist in 1 year? Like, it rains for 36 months a year here. And then we get this weather for negative 13 days. We only want the real heroes to move up here. The ones that are like, yeah, sure, I'll get waterlogged and have like permanent pneumonia or something. It's a great place. It's a great place, Mike. I'm not excited about the sunshine at all that's out right now.
Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like I don't know any of my songs anymore, but this song is called Doomed.
I know this one.
I know, it's usually like more upbeat, but you can strip it down and you can hear how fucking sad it is.
That's the trick.
Yeah.
Just give them something to dance to and they have no idea how sad it is.
Also, I have like these weird acrylic nails, and they do not.
Where'd you get your nails?
A nail salon.
I need to get some. I want to get some yellow for the season this summer.
Oh my God, let's go get it. Let's get a manicure.
Yeah.
I've been bringing Sean to get pedicures, and it's so funny. Like every time they scrape his toes, his face is like he hates it.
It's the Philadelphia in him.
He can't do it.
I appreciate you, Sean.
All right. There's gotta be something more than what I've been doing lately. Shit. No, we're gonna start over. There's gotta be something more than what I've been doing lately. Pick up prescription bottles off the floor. Doctor said I gotta take them daily. I stay up too late and learn to hate myself by scrolling endlessly. Pretty faces, LA wasted. Everyone's living your dream but you. If I hold my breath, could it change the end? Maybe getting older is all that's left. I'll say I'm fine till you know I'm not. I'll bite my tongue till it chew it off. The lights are fading, my impatience lost to the age that I know. I'm just waiting to stop waking. God, it sounds sad, but it's true, baby. You might be doomed. Baby, you might be. There's gotta be something more than waiting for the sky to fall down. Prophets preaching at the corner store. Says the end is coming any day now. I've been fighting, I chose violence. Thought I could settle the score. Wrapped in plastic, clawing at it. Cut me and watch, I don't bleed anymore. If I hold my breath, could it change the end? Maybe getting older is all that's left. I'll say I'm fine, but you know I'm not. I'll bite my tongue till it chew it off. The lights are fading, my impatience lost to the edge that I know. I'm just waiting to stop waking. God, it sounds sad, but it's true, baby. It might be, maybe there's a God above, but I ain't felt it lately. Shit. All I ever learned from love was that it's gonna break me. And I want something more, something we're dying for. If it's all over, I wanna know that any of it mattered. If I hold my breath, could I change the end? Baby, getting older is all that's left. And I'll say I'm fine till you know I'm not. I'll bite my tongue till I rip it off. The lights are fading, yeah, I'm waiting. Popcorn in hand for the show. Broke my promise, I'm so sorry. It's sad, but it's my time to go. Baby, I might be.
I'm waiting for when Sean convinces you to turn all these songs into like heavy metal songs too, and just get you to be like, bye bye, bye bye beat.
Did you say James and I tried to learn how to do screamo, and it's really hard.
Yeah,
It's
I have a DVD
hard.
called The Zen of Screaming.
Do you know?
I've got that.
You still have? You have that? I don't know if I
Can
ever
you guys
watched
do it?
I don't think I ever watched it. I had a vocal coach, as you can tell, for 3 days.
I can do.
And
No, I can't.
there's literally somebody levitating on the front of it, just like in a triangular shape with like flames. And it's like the Zen of Screaming.
Oh my
Like that's how it
God.
reads in my mind. Like it sounds like the Zen of Screaming.
Yeah, it's hard. It hurts. It hurts my voice.
Yeah, I was in a metal band for 10 years, and I didn't sing in that band, but I did definitely do the very low, deep, demonic sounding growls and screams and stuff. And I was like, oh dear. It's like after I do it, I'm like, my voice hurts. How does Phil Anselmo do that? For 12 years or 20 years. Sad songs and stuff. We're talking about like serotonin and stuff. And I just came up with the chorus of the song. It was like years ago. I was like, yeah, man, I need me like one of them whiskey and whatever songs. Yeah. So I came up with like a chorus a long time ago, and then a friend of mine who's like, I don't know how many times he's been to rehab, but it's been a lot. And so I initially started writing it for him, I think, and then I think I like subconsciously put myself in there as well. But yeah. Last night the bottle let me down, 'cause I'm still feeling the shame. And no matter how hard I try, wake up and do it again. Sometimes I get so low, I don't know which way is up. But when I hit the bottom, I hold my breath and float back to the top of the cup. Yeah, 'cause whiskey and love and midnight trains, one was made for numbing the pain, the other was built for running away. But one is to blame. Yodelay. Before that clock strikes 12, I close my eyes and I clean off of my shell. Empty the drawer, leave a note on the floor, lock the door behind myself. Yeah, 'cause whiskey and love and midnight trains, one was made for numbing the pain, the other was built for running away. One is to blame. Yeah, 'cause whiskey and love, midnight trains, one was made for numbing the pain, the other was built for running away. But one is to blame. Yeah, whiskey and love, midnight trains, one was made for numbing the pain, Thank you.
I wanted to whistle so bad.
Thanks for not doing that. I would have been like, "What is my brain is breaking? What is this tritone I hear?"
Oh, that's sick.
Jim Carrey taught me that without teaching me that.
Wait, am I doing it?
I don't know how to. Yeah, that's even cooler. It's almost like a. Let's all do it together. You on Facebook. You children, get close to the screen. Your nightmare's coming true.
Actually, that's so sick. Why do I know how to do this?
Yeah.
What is happening?
You drank the same water I did out of a
talent.
garden hose. Kids are like, "What's a garden?"
I don't know. I think Baltimore water was a little different. Or Maryland water was a little different than Florence, Oregon water.
My water was great. It stunts your growth, but it's really good for your. It's really good for your bone density. I got a really strong femur. It's just not long. Mike.
Mike.
So have you guys ever heard the story of Phineas Gage before? For those of you who haven't, Phineas Gage was a demolition foreman in 1848. And this was before dynamite existed. So when you needed to blow shit up, you drilled very deep holes into boulders and Felsenmeer and stone and packed it full of gunpowder and a fuse and sand to buffer the charge with this 1 meter long iron rod to stuff all those ingredients in, light the fuse, and run like hell. And that was this guy's job. He was 20-something years old doing this. And one day he forgot to put sand over the top of the charge, so when he went to shove that iron tamping rod into the stone, it ignited the gunpowder and shot it right back into his face.
Oh, fuck.
And went through his cheekbone, and then came out the top of his skull and left a hole this big in the top of his head. Yeah, it was super serious. Shot him back about 3 feet, 6 feet or so, and he was on the ground. And everybody heard the boom and was rushing to check on him. And suddenly, seemingly they saw the enormous hole in his head and thought this dude's definitely dead. And then miraculously, after about 3 minutes, he rose and was speaking to everybody. And ever since, he's been a medical mystery. His skull and that tamping rod are on display at Harvard Medical School. But I thought this deserves a song. And I heard about this story on Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. It was him and Bill Hader talking about it. I thought, oh my God, this is absolutely fantastic.
I thought you were like a scholar, and you're like, I saw it on
No, not at all. Podcasts. It's all podcasts. Yeah, I have no resemblance of intelligence. So I hope you enjoy this. I have like one recording of it on my social media, but it's called The Curious Case of Phineas Gage and His Brain. Phineas Gage could have fell some stone to level the ground. It was a detonation former for the Rutland and Burlington Railway westbound. He drilled holes deep in the mounds of boulders and stone and rocky terrain before he filled them up with gunpowder fuse and sand to buffer the charge and keep it contained. And in all these years of such dangerous profession, I wonder if it ever crosses my mind to exercise discretion. Just tap down the goods with the raw ingredients prime, but I forgot to buffer the charge with sand this time. Phineas, so what have you done? That 1 meter iron rod shot out like a gun. Lord knows you ducked your head to get out of its way, but almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Phineas, so how are you still standing? You're a miracle of science, you defy understanding. 'Cause Phineas, my friend, you got a great big hole in your head. Phineas looks around with a what's the matter wrinkled brow as his eyes dart around in his head. And his audience replies that the brain matter from your head is strewn about. I don't know. You're not dead. Workers and firemen shout for a physician. And while it seems unique for Phineas to be in such a position, it's recommended that he take the rest of the day off on account that his insides are outside, and that alone seems like a lot to surmount. Phineas, so what have you done? That 1 meter iron rod shot out like a gun.
Lord knows it does to get out of its way, but almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Phineas, so how are you still standing? You're a miracle of science, you defy understanding. 'Cause Phineas, my friend, you got a great big hole in your head. 'Cause Phineas, my friend, you got a great big hole in your head. 'Cause Phineas, my friend, you got a great big hole in your head. For Phineas. He lived for 12 years after that accident, too.
What did he eventually die of? Was it the injury?
I mean, the injury, I think, definitely shortened his lifespan. He moved to Chile and drove horse carriages.
I was
for
just going to
12
say, a horse
years.
probably took him out in the end. He wasn't looking both ways, and the horse was just like, back out. And he's like, great.
Oh, no.
And that was the ending. I was like, please do like an ending in my head, and you did it. And I was like, yeah, I love this man.
That is so much
so
fun.
good. It was
Is
so
that
good,
out?
dude.
You have a great big hole in your head. That's so fun.
And then when you're like, I was like, that's him flying in the air, probably like however many feet, or his dome or something. Yeah,
Sick.
I like. That's nice.
Thank you. I got it in Japan. So that's my favorite thing to tell people when they, even if it's not true, I just tell them I got it in Japan.
I got this in Tigard at the Walmart.
No, just tell
But-
people you got it in Japan.
Well,
honestly,
a child in Cambodia
honestly,
probably
I was
made
in
it.
Japan, and Japanese people are super into like this, like American kind of cowboy style.
Number one export is coolness.
Yeah, basically. But there are these. There's like this park, and every Sunday these aging Japanese like rockabilly guys and women come out, and they'll just play classic music, and that like they're so cool. They're like in their 60s, 70s, and like the women will just be in like the pink lady jackets, just like chain smoking cigarettes, and then every now and then they'll just like get on the floor and they'll just be doing like Elvis shit. It's the craziest thing that I've ever seen. It was it was incredible.
I'm very aroused right now.
I felt weird looking at them as aroused as I was. I'm just kidding. I wasn't aroused, but I can appreciate that you were. You should join them.
Sounds like a sweet cult that I want to be in.
Yeah. Fuck. God, all my songs are just brutal. You know what? I feel like I used to. I have this tendency where I like to wrap things up in a neat little bow, and I think that's what we do as human beings. We're like, I wrote the song and I created meaning out of it, and now I'm good. And I think sometimes you're not good. Sometimes I'm not good, and I'm in a period of transformation, where it's like you get all fucked up and then you have to put yourself back together. So I'm still in that period, and I'm writing all sorts of devastating things. But, I think it would be not authentic to just not play them, because, like, why the fuck did I write them?
Yeah, true.
So the song's called Flashbacks. And you can do some, like, little drumming on this.
All right, once you let the tiger out the cage,
Okay.
everything's going to be dubstep from here on out. I'm going to start beatboxing in a second.
That was it. Listen, I wish I could get my shit together too. Listen, I know lately I've been fucking up the mood. I'm so fucking tired, son, I heard it all from you. 'Cause you couldn't even handle half the shit that I've been through. And I can be dramatic, I ain't dramatizing truth. I can make a habit out of crying in the bathroom. And I do. And I was 20, 24, yeah, I was 13. It was strangers, it was men who said they loved me. And I've been good at keeping secrets, I've been 18. But I've been spilling, I've been bursting, I got ripped seams. How come you wanna fuck a girl when she's asleep? How come you wanna act nice when you approach me? I hate the way that you write history. Wonder if you think about what you did to me. I'm just mad that the worst thing that ever happened to me isn't the worst thing that could have happened
happened to me, cause I could still breathe. Guess I'm lucky that they didn't put me 6 feet deep. Yeah, I'm just mad that the worst thing that ever happened to me isn't the worst thing that could have happened to me, cause I could still breathe. But I got flashbacks, I got scars you can't see. Okay, now let me get this straight, so I can go outside without being afraid. Like if I smile at someone, things might go a different way. So I read all the way I fucking operate. If I want justice, then I gotta go cooperate. Subject myself to strangers asking if I share the blame. Like what I wore, what I said, what I drank could justify what you did to me. He's a good boy, he's a prince, he's got a full life ahead of him. So keep your mouth shut, don't say a thing. Be a good girl, keep a secret. Oh, and I can't tell you about the worst shit, or that for years I felt like I fucking deserved it. Oh, I hate the way that they rewrite history and wonder if they think about what they did to me. I'm just mad that the worst thing that ever happened to me isn't the worst thing that could have happened to me, cause I can still breathe. Guess I'm lucky that they didn't fucking kill me. And I'm just mad that the worst thing that ever happened to me isn't the worst thing that could have happened to me, cause I can still breathe. But I got flashbacks, I got scars you can't see. He's a good boy, he's a prince, he's got a full life ahead of him. So keep your mouth shut, don't say a thing. Be a good girl, keep a secret. Oh, and I can't tell you about the worst shit, or that for years I felt like I fucking deserved it. You know, I hate the way that they rewrite history, but they never think about what they did to me.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. Thank you guys.
Don't know what to play.
Probably something similar.
Haven't played this one in a long time. There's a sign outside says for sale or rent, swinging behind a picket fence that surrounds this home with a broken heart. I hope you didn't come too far, 'cause love don't live here anymore. I can't recall the time or place, but I remember the warm embraces that left me here with these cold walls. Yeah, it's sinking in by now. Love don't live here anymore. But I miss that feeling of two hearts beating in perfect time. And how love can make you crazy when you're doing it right. So turn the key and open the door. You can stay the night, but I'll tell you once more. Yeah, I'll get over it somehow, but for now, love don't live here anymore.
this and feeling of two hearts beating in perfect time. In perfect time. Oh, and how love can make you crazy when you're doing it right. This place needs mending, it just needs time. So I'm tearing down these fences, pulling down this sign, raising hope. Love will live here once again.
Thank you. You were in that video. I was like, you were in this freaking music video.
That's
I like how now I choose to say frickin'.
frickin'.
I've said all kinds of horrendous things, and now I'm like, frick. What the frick?
Oh man. Freaking and frickin'. I just can't. Like
You were the ghost of love living in that house.
I was. I want to see that music.
And I didn't know if you were gonna show up. I was like, I don't think Larissa's gonna be here, so we're just gonna have to hold like cobwebs in front of the lens and just be like, and go like.
No.
I was like, yeah, just be ghostly, wear a white dress, and then you had like bright nails, and we were like,
Did I?
We were like, yeah, how do we not have that?
Oh no.
And I remember taking nail polish. I bought nail polish and had cotton balls because I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a thing. So we were like lightening it up.
God.
They were like hot pink.
They probably were. That sounds about right.
But you did a great job.
I ruined the video.
I'm so glad
Obviously,
that you're in
I
it.
ruined the video.
No way you made it. I was like, we need someone nice to be in this video.
Oh,
And Sarah.
You picked wrong. Sarah was the nice one.
Yeah.
To be in that video.
I was just like,
I do look like a ghost. Thank you.
ghostly and ghastly. That's our duo name now.
So this is kind of a Hank Williams sort of thing, I guess. It's on my last album, Phi, which is the song's called Puppy Love.
And puppy love tore up the garden, digging up our bones. 'Cause puppy love tore up the garden, digging up our bones. Now I'm chained up in the backyard, whining them painful moans. 'Cause puppy love tore up the garden, digging up our bones. Pretty little lady, I'm a hungry for your love, but I got nothing but an empty bowl, pushing it around the yard with the edge of my nose. Wishing you would feed me something, but all the lights in the house are dark, so I could let me in the corner waiting for the sound of a car to park. And puppy love tore up the garden, digging up our bones. 'Cause puppy love tore up the garden, digging up our bones. Now I'm chained up in the backyard, whining them painful moves. 'Cause puppy love tore up the garden, digging up old bones. I got on one leg perched up and it's twitching in my sleep. I can still smell you on my coat. I've been dreaming about you, forgetting the finer details of this anecdote. It's like I got an itch that I can't scratch, so please help a poor dog out. I completely lose my command of English anytime that you're around. As puppy love tore up the garden, digging up our bones. 'Cause puppy love tore up the garden, digging up our bones. I'm chained up in the backyard, whining them painful wounds. 'Cause puppy love tore up the garden. Puppy love tore up the garden. 'Cause puppy love tore up the garden, digging up old bones.
Dude, I love that. Oh my God.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna cover your songs for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to those same bars that you played and be like, "It's a cover song, man. You ain't heard about this song? Loser, where you been?"
I love this. I feel like I'm the doom sandwich in between like both of the really sweet.
You are the
like,
sauerkraut
I am
in
the
between the
sauerkraut.
buns.
I really am, and I am okay.
No,
with it.
you're doing great over there.
Thanks. I don't know what I want to play. What I really feel like I like about music is, so I started writing. I guess I was always kind of writing. Like I was such a little asshole kid. My dad was a writer, and I always had like a little notebook, and I was always just about to write the next great American novel, like as a 8-year-old.
I couldn't read then, but
Well, you still can't read, Blaine.
it's pretty bad.
Don't put on airs for the audience.
True. I can't read.
But so I loved reading. I love writing. I loved writing. I love art. Like I love expression of all sorts. I think that we're all artists, and I think that the way that we can kind of get rid of the exercise the demons a little bit is just to create. I think we all go through difficult times in our lives, and then if we can make something out of it that has potential to help other people also that are still in the thick of it. I don't know. That's kind of how I view it. So I think a lot of my music is very confessional. I was a huge fan of like Anne Sexton and Sylvia Plath growing up. So go figure that I ended up being the kind of person, kind of songwriter I am. But I just can't pull punches. So the next song will be a nice one, but this one is not. This song is called Bone to Pick. Let me actually...
I have a song called Bone to Pick.
Do you have a song called Bone to Pick? No, it's definitely not. Actually, can I borrow your... I'm going to grab your back. Just real quick. You guys can play along on this if you would like to.
When you said those authors, you looked at me and you were like, in your eyes, you were like, you don't have a clue who I'm talking about.
Yeah, that was actually just me flexing.
You're like,
that's right.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss was my favorite poet. Yeah, I don't know. My dad was a poet. I grew up reading a lot of poetry. And actually, that's why I started writing songs, because I started writing poetry. And I did not like the poetry that I was writing. But then I picked up a guitar, and I was like, oh, I can make this kind of bad poetry fit a little bit better. It really is. It's like, oh, okay. So the song is called Bone to Pick. I don't wanna die, but I don't
it's not really fun to hear. Life feels like a party I'm not supposed to leave yet. But I don't like parties and I just don't like it here. It's too loud inside my head. All my dreams turn into nightmares. When I sleep I never rest. Got a bone to pick. If I'm here to fight with God, then I give up, then I give in. If I'm here to fight with God, I'm giving in. I don't wanna die, but I don't wanna be here. Maybe somewhere down the line I came out wrong. I've seen the world enough to know I won't feel different. 'Cause anywhere else I go, I know I won't be long. It's so sad inside my head. I thought I got the best of it, but I've got nothing left. Got a bone to pick. If I'm here to fight with God, then I give up, then I give in. If I'm here to fight with God, I'm giving in. It's so quiet inside my head. I've been running all the numbers. None of this makes any sense. Got a bone to pick. If I'm here to fight with God, I'm giving up, I'm giving in. If I'm here to fight with God, I'm giving in.
Thank you guys for playing on that.
I'm like the piece of the, I actually am a fan of the heel of the loaf of bread. I don't hate it like a lot of people do. I don't have enough time in my life to hate like the end of a loaf of bread.
Well, it depends on how thick it is.
That's true.
Yeah.
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 Fuck the real thick one. But
You don't like the thick one?
not like a thinner one, I
You
think.
like a thinner one?
Maybe. I
What are you,
don't.
crazy?
No, I'm just talking shit. I don't know. What do I like?
Do you know what the heel of a loaf of bread is?
No, I saw it on a T-shirt, and I was like, "This is the right time to talk about it," so that somebody might be like, "Do you know what that is?" And be like, "Clearly not. Like, I can't read. I don't know these authors that your very, very well-educated brain is throwing out at me."
I dropped out of college, so.
I pretended to be a college student to get into a movie once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a headshot and everything for it.
Yeah, I still try to do that. And I still try
Yeah.
to do it, and they're like,
I
well,
was
you're
in
old.
National Treasure 2, Book of Secrets. In it, can't see me though.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You went back for more National Treasure?
Yeah.
Can't get enough of Nick Cage?
Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna be in this one. I played catch with John Voight in between scenes, and then I yelled out, "Your daughter's hot!" from really far away. And then they literally said, background over loudspeakers, "You're supposed to not talk." And
Wait,
I was
you
like,
were in the movie?
I mean, you can't see me. I don't know. I tried to get really close. I got really close by the end of the day. And I was like, the camera's on the other side now. Damn it.
Oh my
But yeah.
God.
Anyway, that's where I had my first piece of heel bread, because that's all they fed us. Thanks a lot, Disney.
Just heel bread.
They're like, here's your, background, here's your heel. That's what they did. That's not true, but it was really cold.
Stop.
You're like, is it real? Or is he making it up as he goes?
Either way, I'm enjoying it.
Where's my compass?
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Huh?
I just heard the ooh, 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 ooh. I think they want that one.
It's like, yeah, my life's kind of a dramedy sometimes. But, you know, the power of writing songs, you're like, oh, like these are true events. And I just smushed them into one day with a little bit of, you know, tinsel on the tree. It's a little tinsel there. Anybody ever been to Rocky Mount, North Carolina? Didn't think so. I'm the one. I got drunk there once. And then I didn't want to go to bed just yet, so I went outside and held on to the earth because it was spinning very fast for me. And that's what you get when you drink with Canadians and you're like 23. And Miller Lite was not my best friend, and they smoked all my cigarettes. Anyway, fast forward, I was in Alaska playing a gig on a Sunday where you can still smoke inside, but only during music because they care about us for sure. And I got the information that my ex was dating a friend of mine who was a drummer in the band I was in for 10 years. And then they both simultaneously sent me texts as if they didn't. I'm like, are you guys like naked right next to each other sending me this text like separately? I didn't say that. I should have. But anyway, so I got a song out of that mixed with, I was like, what makes it more exciting? This is some weird shit that happened to me when I was younger. And yeah, I was at a Super 8 and a family was definitely checking in to their room, and I was out there like, hey kids, welcome to Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Anyway, yeah. And then I played this song for my ex like not that long ago, and I forgot that she's in the first verse, and I was like, oh shit. But she wasn't paying attention. That's probably why we didn't work out, but anyway. It's true. Woke up this morning to last night's text. Looks like my friend's been sleeping with my ex. Rolled out of bed, but the bed was gone. I fell asleep out in the front lawn. Folks and their kids, they staring at me, looking at what a man ought not to be. And I feel deflated, nauseated, but I can fix it with inebriation. Day drinking, yes, I'm smiling while I'm sinking deeper and deeper into a haze. So I sip as I slide in and out of that sunshine. Yes, I'm day drinking my blues away. Moving right along, man, I'm really grooving. I feel like John Travolta in that disco movie. Heel to the toe while I'm walking the line. I'm just trying to stay alive, and I don't mean no harm. Yeah, no need for you to pull the alarm, because I'm blowing kisses, I'm on a mission. A healthy dose of that self-medication. Day drinking, yes, I'm smiling while I'm sinking deeper and deeper into a haze. So I sip as I slide in and out of that sunshine. Yes, I'm day drinking my blues away. When you're in them deeper waters, you ain't got a leg to stand. Well, you just point your toes down as you float down that bottle with drink in hand. Day drinking. Yes, I'm smiling while I'm sinking deeper and deeper into a haze. Well, now I sip as I slide, yeah, in and out of them ballroom lights. Yes, I'm day drinking my blues away. Yes, I'm day drinking my blues away. Yeah. Drinking with the lights on.
I feel like that could be a really powerful mating call.
I think that's kind of the idea. There's a video that's been filmed for it a long time ago,
You
Sarah.
told me about this.
But it hasn't been done. And I recently heard from the guy who produced, like, made the film or the video, and he was like, "Dude, when are we gonna make that video happen?" I'm like, I probably look way different. It's like 100 years ago, but
We can use the de-aging
yeah,
technology.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was wearing this, and like I was literally walking down the main street of a town in Virginia with nothing but PBRs in like every pocket, and I'm just like, and then Sarah's in a crick with a guitar, and I like just go right by in a kayak with like a case of PBR in it, and I'm just like,
Oh my God.
it'll be fun once if it ever comes out.
We need it. We need this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody needs that. Yep. Moving along, Mr. Michael.
So I wrote this as a Christmas gift to my mom and dad because when I was in second grade, I ran away from home because I wanted to be a werewolf. Yes! Yeah. It's Michael J. Fox's fault. I liked the movie Teen Wolf a lot.
Oh, yeah,
So
dude.
I was doing deep research. And I took the research a little deeper than just that movie, though, and started diving into the depths of Scholastic magazines on those elementary school bus library things that would pass by the schools, you know? And it told me that if I drank the water from a wolf's footprint, that it would turn me into a werewolf. So I was sold. And I think I did a pretty good job of telling the story. So, I mean, I'm just reciting the story to you. I might as well just play the song. But this is called Running Away from Home. My dad thought it was hilarious, and my mom found no humor in it whatsoever. It's good.
You good? Okay.
Watching the movie Teen Wolf put the notion in my head that being human's boring, I'd rather be a werewolf instead. But knowing getting bit by one could be a difficult proposition, I reckon that the wilderness would improve this disposition. So we headed out at dawn for the mountains in the distance. My best friend Brandon along and told no doubt from my insistence. 1985 was the year of our independence. 2 empty seats in a second grade class while the teachers call in attendance. But there's no need to worry, I've got everything I need. A sandwich and a blanket and the will to succeed. Well, I'm heading towards the hills where all the lone wolves roam. So long, Mom, I'm running away from home. In order to ensure proper werewolf transformation, my days before departure were spent researching scholastic publication. And according to my sources, folklore lended several options, all of which I applied myself to their immediate adoption. One of which involved drinking water from a werewolf footprint. But since I wasn't handy, I felt 2 dogs would be sufficient. And when the full moon changing never came, I was left with one volition: to pursue a pack of wolves to bring my dreams into fruition. But there's no need to worry, we've got everything we need. I would have asked for your approval, but I knew you never agreed. So I'm heading towards the hills where all the lone wolves roam. So long, Mama, I'm running away from home. Getting to the foothills to be a day's worth of travel. But getting spotted by adults would make my well-laid plans unravel. Knowing we wouldn't make it far, walking streets in broad daylight. We walked in and boats and canals to keep us out of sight. The sun was near to setting and my plan was sitting pretty. Brandon and I had one street left to reach the outskirts of the city. Yet one small problem remained to left, Brandon and I debating. The portal that would lead us beneath the street was covered by metal grating. But there's no need to worry, we've got everything we need. We can climb this chain link fence and then you and I will be home free. We're heading towards the hills where all the lone wolves roam. So long, Mom, I'm running away from home. And just as we reached the top of the fence, a squad car changed the setting. The officer rolled down his window and asked where we were heading. We pointed towards the mountains and he got a twinkle in his eye. Man, that's a long ways away, boys. Hop in, I'll give you a ride. But there's no need to worry, I've got everything I need. A sandwich and a blanket and the will to succeed. Well, I'm heading towards the hills where all the lone wolves roam. So long, Mama, I'm running away from home. So long, Mama, I'm running away from home. So long, Mama, I'm running away from home. Thank you.
Dude, let's go be werewolves together. It's like, dude, you're like my hero. Team Jacob all the time with that Twilight shit, man.
Were you? I'm team none of them. I hated all of those characters. Yeah.
Laryssa didn't want a glitter.
What's that?
She didn't want a glitter.
No, I did not. I was an asshole as a teenager, so I was like, I was like,
too, but those movies when I was like an adult.
that's true.
Yeah. There's a gap between us.
No, you know what it was? I was in rehab and I was 17, and there were a bunch of adolescents around me. So they were like 12 and like 11, and they were losing their fucking minds. And we were like in Utah, and I was like in rehab in Utah, surrounded by children who were like losing their shit about Twilight, and I had to watch Camp Rock with them. So I think I have like a strong aversion to that era.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah, I was like, I want to do hard drugs. I don't want to talk about Twilight. Just kidding. That wasn't what I was in rehab for. Not for hard drugs.
You're like, everybody's got big.
For being too cool, I had to really tamper it down. I didn't know if you guys knew you could go to treatment for being too cool. It makes other people feel bad, you know. All right. This song. Okay. All right. Well, we'll fucking do it. This song.
It's like my birthday all over again.
It's always gonna be your birthday.
I love you so much.
So sometimes the way that I write is just in a notes app. Like I'll just like free form it. So I wrote this in a cab the morning that I was so fucking jet lagged. I was like traveling for 30 hours and I fell asleep and I woke up in Vietnam and I wrote this in the cab on the way to this new part of the city that I'd never seen before. And I was just like, you know what? This is so cool to see the world in this way. And I've had such a chip on my shoulder for like as long as I can remember. I used to think that I wanted to be famous as like an act of revenge, you know, where you're like, all right, fuck you, I'm gonna get famous. So like the way that people treated you, they would, you know, they'd like feel bad about it. No?
I was like,
I'm on board. You're
You
like,
know, like I felt for most of my 20s, I was like, one day, man. And then I just feel like I've recently kind of switched. I've kind of switched with how I feel. I'm just like, I'm glad I get to just make shit, you know? Like life is a lot of things and it's beautiful and it can also really fucking suck sometimes. So to be able to kind of make sense out of it in the way that I've been able to is, I know, a huge blessing to me. So very happy. The song is called, well, I'm not, you know, happy all the time, but the song is called Velveteen. I'm getting better at jet lag. 30 hours doesn't feel like 10 used to. Like all those tours that we drove down the California coast. We were young and we had nothing to lose. I'm getting older and more careful. I think I lost a little love along the way. Like a friend that knows your ghost got high-lapped at the funeral. Everyone kept saying sorry, but they didn't know that we were in on a joke. Maybe I had plans for greatness. Maybe there's no harm in leaving well enough alone. Maybe I could see the world, and the world will never see me back in the way I'd hoped. Oh, in the way I'd hoped. I'm getting better at leaving. I think I'm finally learning how to let it go. Like when I swore that I'd be famous just to rub it in your face. Now I'm starting to forget what I asked for. Like when you said I wasn't smart enough to go to your school. All I ever really wanted was to prove it to you that I was good enough to make it. All that blood you spilled was fading. Look at everything I made despite you. Maybe it's enough to feel it. Velveteen rabbit, at least I'm real. Maybe the best revenge is no revenge at all. It's just to love the things that killed you and learn to let them go. Maybe I love the things that killed me and I learn to let them go. And I've got a feeling that everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. And I've got a feeling that everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. I've got a feeling that everything's gonna be alright. Roll down the windows and just drive. Everything's gonna be alright. And I've got a feeling that everything's gonna be alright. Roll down the windows and just drive.
It will.
Does this go through go to 9? Are we done? Is Blaine ending the show?
No, we can do one more round after this one, yeah? You need to, or do you want to end it?
I'm along for the ride. Whatever you guys want.
I feel like I could be done. Unless you know what? We could do like a group song together, you know? Like
No.
what if we do something sweet
I'll be
like
like, well, yeah, but, yeah.
what if we did Imagine? What if we all sang Imagine? That's
Oh,
probably
Lord. I think you are done.
I'm done.
You're like, I know, we should just, if we're going to do one more, let's do Imagine.
Let's do it.
Let's
Yeah, we're gonna do Imagine Dragons. We're actually doing
Dragons.
Radioactive.
Yeah. On that note, I'm done.
Oh wait, that'll be the song that I play until they fire me from everything. I'll just play Radioactive.
Oh, God.
All systems go.
Are we doing one more, or this is the last one? Like one more round? No. You want to go home? No. I was going to say, ain't nothing stopping. I'm kidding.
I feel like you should take us home.
All right, I'll do that.
You should take
This
us
song's
home.
about death. There we go.
There we go. Join in the club here.
Yeah. I usually dedicate this one. This was like, I don't know, inspired by weather, but also my faith and belief of the hereafter. And a friend of mine, my good friend DJ, I've been friends with him since kindergarten. He's lost quite a bit, especially like during the pandemic years, and so I was kind of more inspired by what he was going through, and myself. I mean, he lost his mother, his grandparents, and his brother all like just like 1 year after another, 1 year after another. His brother more so was like his baby brother, you know, practically raised him, and unfortunately his brother basically was induced into a coma and then was kind of brain dead and then in a coma again, and then they were like, what do you want to do? And he had to pull the plug on his brother, basically, to be like, yeah. The bar sales are going to go up now after this one, but anyway. So yeah, it's that and my own kind of processing of like loss and being like a person of faith, and then I don't know, for me, I just kind of view those hard times a little bit differently. And everybody struggles with loss, but I feel like sometimes it's on the selfish end for us, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, we want those people still here, but sometimes maybe they're in a better place. So, trying to think of it that way as well. And I don't know what I'm trying to say, but hopefully the song says some of it. "5 a.m. smells like coffee. Wipe them dreams out from my eyes just to realize nothing has changed. 6 a.m. it's time for strapping boots. Feels more like putting on the blues. Walk outside just to face the day. Oh, then sunny. Oh, that sunny rain. You know what I'm talking about when you got clouds broken up by sunshine rays. Oh, then suddenly I ain't feeling no pain. Around noon, folks are breaking bread. Looks like we're breaking dirt instead. With all the weight of the world on the shoulders of 6 strong men walking through sunny. Oh, that sunny rain. You know what I'm talking about when you got clouds broken up by sunshine rays. Oh, then suddenly I ain't feeling no pain. In a circle, we bow our heads. It's really hard to say amen. Teardrops soaked in the ground, but on your way up you're sending down sunny. Oh, that sunny rain. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, when you got clouds broken up by sunshine rays. Just remember, they ain't feeling no pain. They ain't feeling no pain. I ain't feeling no pain. Thank you. Here we go. Laryssa's got really cool apocalyptic boots on, and we've been a fan of it. And just, I like your pants too.
Thank you. It's a thneed.
Thneed.
It's a thneed.
I just thought you had like you were doing the thing that
From
you
you
can't
know
do.
the Lorax, they make the thneeds out of the trefoil trees.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the poet Dr. Seuss?
Way to flex your white collar, Laryssa. We ain't have no Dr. Seuss.
Well, they ain't had no doctors where I'm from.
Where I'm from. Cut it out or chop it off.
We had an old man with a bottle of moonshine and a pair of scissors.
That's what my Uncle Pig would say.
Uncle Pig?
Yeah, I had an Uncle Pig. He's no longer with us.
That's awesome.
He used to
Well,
make.
not that,
He made
that's not
moonshine
awesome.
and dandelion wine too.
Aw,
Yeah. On that note,
I love that. Thank you guys so much for coming.
thanks for coming out.
I've given up for Mike.
Mike
And,
on the road. Mike on the
he's
road.
He's on the road, so you guys should buy his merch.
Yes.
Buy his merch so he can put gas in his car because it's expensive
It is.
to be alive.
And get a biscotti on your way out.
Get a
This is a
biscotti.
non-profit organization, so please keep
Yeah.
them going.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Artichoke, for having us.
For having us and the doors open.
Yes. Excellent. Thank you so much.